Winter is not my favorite season, so let's go back to the summer when things were nice and warm. But before we do, let's not forget to turn on a light for Shine the Light.
Shine the Light is in its 15th year, and what that means is for the entire month of November, we ask people to light up purple. And that is a symbol to all of the women that have experienced intimate partner violence or trafficking, that they're believed. Every time they see a light in the sky, every time they see a Shine the Light flag, there are people that have their back.
So for 15 years, we have been trying to raise awareness of the issues of violence against women in all of its forms. So every year we honor the life of a woman who is a survivor or the life of a woman who has lost her life. This year we are honoring 2 women who have died by femicide.
This is our first annual night market for the Shine the Light campaign, and it kind of came out of the fact that not everyone has a building that they can illuminate, but they still want to support. If you make your own crafts and you sell them on Etsy, but you want to support us, this is a chance to come out.
This is the first time we've ever done anything like this, but markets are very popular right now, so we thought maybe we should give it a try. So we were a little bit worried about the weather, but it's okay. It's a little chilly, but it's okay right now. So vendors could send in an application to apply to be vendors. And that it kind of just went from there. It kind of took on like a mind of its own, and there was a lot of people that applied.
I am here because I fully believe in the cause. I have been very lucky to have the experience of seeing both sides growing as a transgender male, and I got a lot more respect after being perceived as a male. So I really believe in the cause, and I really believe that there needs to be equality amongst people and respect everywhere.
I'm here representing Changing Ways. We're an organization that works with people who cause harm in relationships. So we're really focused on helping people take accountability, learn how to change their behavior, and we're really about promoting in the community ways people can be accountable but still met with empathy. We really focus on non-shaming techniques while still having really frank, open conversations about how people might be harming themselves and others. So we offer group sessions, we offer some services as well for parents, so through our Caring Dance program as well as our voluntary program, and we offer services to any gender. So we're really proud of our various services that we offer. I'm the Community Engagement Research Coordinator, so part of my role is events like this. We do different training, different speaking events, and we're always open to come and talk to people about what healthy relationships look like and how to have some of these difficult conversations with people that they care about.
I'm Zoe. I'm on the board of directors for Queer Intersections. During one of our early board meetings, we came up with the name. It's supposed to represent the intersections that all queer people have, whatever intersections in life they've had. We're a local community group that runs free programming every month for all ages and all peoples. We have events for toddlers all the way up to seniors. We have sports events, we have board games events. We're trying to be a supportive community for everyone.
Because we need to make it okay to have these conversations and to be raising awareness in this kind of way, in more of a celebratory kind of way, while being able to honor the lives of women that we've lost.
We are here at the very first Bruce County Comic Con. It is amazing. You've got to check this out.
We are at Bruce County Comic Con, the first ever in Southampton, Ontario. So it's been a crazy day already. We're only about 2.5 hours in. We've had almost 2,000 people through the door. So it's really exciting. It's the first time we're doing it in the area. So we have 130 vendors selling collectibles, trading cards, comic books, you name it. It's all under one roof. We have cosplay guests as well. So we have Batman outside. He's been turning heads all day. We have Spider-Man. We have Queen Harleen. When we opened the doors at 11 a.m., there was a lineup that wrapped the building almost twice. So it surprised all of us. It's a good surprise, but it was much unanticipated. We had a few people here at 7:30 a.m. to get our free VIP bags. So we had VIP bags for the first 50 people in line, and they were camping out. They had their chairs. They came prepared. They're veterans.
So I do a lot of panels for cosplay for mental wellness and cosplay and collectibles for mental wellness. So I'm a speaker on what I love about cosplay, and that is inclusion. Inclusion in cosplay is amazing because whether you made your cosplay, whether it's store-bought, or whether you've been working on an art piece for years, cosplay is whatever you want it to be. Anyone can be a cosplayer, and I think it's amazing to be able to go to these shows and see all of the different levels of cosplay represented. I love this community for its inclusion, for its love, and for its freedom.
So I own a collectibles business. I've been vending at Comic-Cons and trade shows for over 10 years. I recently purchased a cottage in the area, and I thought to myself, there's nothing like this up here. And I think it's been really successful. So I'm hopefully gonna come back next year and do it again.
I am Groot!
Here we are at Springbank Gardens for the 6th annual London Cosplay Picnic. Come on and join the fun.
This year is we're running a cosplay picnic. It's the 6th year that we've run. I've been around since the beginning, so I kind of feel a little old saying that now. But it just started at like a small group, 20 people, and I think this year we're pushing close to 100. So it's grown quite a bit, and it's morphed from anime into pretty much every side of geekery. We used to have a very small group of all the same age. So I would say we started probably 16 to 23, and now we have kids as young as, I think the youngest we had was like 18 months old, all the way up. So we've had a little bit of everything, which is really nice.
I'm an original character from Star Wars. I'm a Twi'lek Sith. It took around 3 months to make everything and do all the work, yeah.
It's nice to see a lot of cosplayers out because since I'm new to cosplay, I didn't know there's like London's filled with like a bunch of cosplayers, so.
So here we are in the studio, and we're just about to start our 24-hour gaming challenge. Wish me luck. Rumor has it that you beat Mr. Ryan Robinson.
I would say smoked is a better term. Yeah, I think it was 6-1.
How you doing there, Zach, with the C?
I think we just need to get some pucks in deep, tighten up on D, yeah, and then pull it off. You know, it's been a rough season. I think we'll pull ahead though.
This all sounds like sports, and I don't understand sports, so.
I'm playing Grand Theft Auto 4, I do believe.
It's pretty dangerous.
I forgot to put on my seatbelt.
Are you having fun though? Is this a fun?
I've only been here for a little bit, but I'm having a lot of fun, hanging with a lot of great people. It's a great experience.
What are you playing?
I'm just setting up to play Mario Kart, actually.
And I heard you challenged me to Mario Kart.
Yeah, so we're gonna play that later, aren't we?
Yeah, but I'm actually really bad at it. Are you good at it?
I guess you're gonna find out.
I think that's a challenge, and challenge accepted. We made it 24 hours. I really want to thank all the volunteers who came out and made the night so much fun. And we also want to thank the Works and Smokes and especially Game On Entertainment Services because they did so much for us and we really appreciate it.
Can you hear us?
Hi.
Okay.
We're going to get really close.
All right,
here.
we're being intimate because this is all things nerdy and geeky.
Yes. Well, you're not nerdy.
I am. Inside I am. I was raised an only child, so I had to, which is probably why I made a great living as an actor because I had all these imaginary friends. I had a Monopoly set, and I used to play Monopoly with myself and negotiate. And I always ended up with the best deals. And I bought all the railroads, and I used to make choo-choo sounds.
I have to ask about Candyman.
Yes.
Now, I read that when you got offered the part, you hung up the phone.
Well, the agent I was with called me, and they said I thought he was joking. He says, I got an offer for you to do this thing called Candyman. I didn't know what he was talking about. I was too tall to play Sammy Davis Jr. And then he insisted. He called it again, and it turned out I met this influential director named Bernard Rose. Beautiful man, crazy, driven individual. And he told me the role was going to change my life. I said, well, I don't know about that. I'm just going to do the best job I can. And it led to magic. I mean, to this day, now the day goes by, whether I'm at a convention or not, where people don't acknowledge it. So, and then Bernard and I reteamed recently for a new version of Frankenstein, which opened at the Brussels International Film Festival, and we won the top prize, the Golden Raven. So we just got picked up by Alchemy Films. We're going to be U.S. and North America distribution. The reviews on Twitter have been amazing. They called me particularly soulful. In the original film, he meets a blind man, and so Bernard updated it, and I'm a blind, homeless blues musician. And I don't see his deformity. I just feel his soul. And I adopt him, and I try to show him the ways of the world. until things go whichever way they have to go.
Now, a lot of our fans like video games. I have to ask you about Call of Duty. Well, yes.
Call of Duty, I can talk about it now. When I first did that, I had to sign a non-disclosure agreement. I couldn't say anything to anybody for 9 months. It's like sitting on a secret. And I'm a gamer, so that was a major accomplishment. I just auditioned for another non-disclosure game on Thursday.
But what about the motion capture part of it?
So a whole different concept, because you're in a black room where there's a ring of cameras. There were 260 in this case, and you got to put on a wetsuit and put on these what they call points of light. On your face alone, there's 80 dots, excuse me, and you got everything is pantomime. And so the theater background helps with that, and you just got to believe in it and know that somewhere some kid in Iowa who's 8 years old and dysfunctional is going to have a good time.
And beat it within no time.
And beat it in a day.
Unlike me, who still can't get through anything.
I'm still on it. Although I did finish that because I had to see the end of it. But no, it's new technology.
And you do voice work, so tell me a little bit about the voice work you do for kids.
Well, the last thing I did for kids, I'm doing Lego Bizarro World, Justice League of America, where I played Darkseid. The thing about Darkseid is he's a big kid, and he's undefeatable. He's so basically he walks around saying, "Crush them, contain them, kick their butts." So it's a good fun, Anything that makes somebody smile is a good thing in my book.
I read that you are theater-minded. This is your
absolutely.
passion. Talk about theater.
Well, when I was in high school, I had a growth spurt of 6 inches. I went 6 inches overnight from sophomore to junior, and my voice dropped because I used to talk really high. All the coaches, because I had the growth spurt, I couldn't walk down the hall without stumbling over my feet, bumping into lockers, and then the tough guys would just push me in the locker, and I'd say, "One day," and this English teacher, I'll never forget her name was Mrs. Owens. One day she handed me a copy of Shakespeare's The Tempest, and she said, "I think you should read this." I said, okay, because I love to read, and I read it overnight. It was The Tempest, and it was like a light bulb went off, and I said, wow, I can see this happening in my mind's eye just by reading the pages. And then that was it. I was hooked, and I auditioned for it. It was a production of Dracula. No, actually, the first thing was a thing called The Curious Savage. I didn't get in, but she said, would you like to open a curtain? And I said, heck yeah. And I was so enthusiastic about it. I was the best curtain puller in the world. And it was all of a sudden I was welcomed into a station of life that I felt I belonged to. And then the next production was Dracula. I wanted to be Dracula in the worst way, but I got Van Helsing, who actually did all the talking. And then that was it. My peers accepted me. I no longer got bullied by the big athletes who are some of them are no longer with us or ever achieved anything outside of high school. God bless you. And that was it. And then I went to college, got my master's in theater. I always return to theater because it's my first love. I happen to be doing a one-man show right now based on this gentleman, Jack Johnson, who is the first African-American boxer in America. Flamboyant character. It's a play called Ghost in the House. We've been touring it around. Rave reviews so far.
Can you tell me something you like to do in your spare time?
I'm a rabid cooker. Yeah, I love flavors, and that's the other thing that makes me come alive. I love to cook. They want me to do a cookbook, an audio cookbook. So one of the things I've been experimenting with, I like pomegranate pancakes, whole wheat pancakes with pomegranate seeds. Then I just discovered if I add pecans to them, it has 3 flavors of dimension with the maple syrup and turkey sausage. So yeah, that's what I do. It calms me down. I have 2 house cats, Cat Daddy Nico and Sparky. I love birds, I love fish, and I love cats. You can't have them in the same room for some reason.
Thanks for joining us on FANatics, and I hope you stay nice and warm. See you next time.
awesome. Oh my God. Amazing.
It's so random. I love
I like it. Is that good? Yeah. I want one. We should all have one. Do you take a bath with that, Jonathan? Introduce yourself. Come here. Come here.
I haven't showered.
Say who you are.
I'm Fred Garvin, male prostitute. No? Jimmy Cliff. All right. Jonathan Tierston, friend of Tony Todd.
From Colorado.
From Colorado.
Can you give me some dap?
I'm smoking. I'm smoking.
Yeah!
Over there. Was it okay? What, you really didn't listen? Well, now, because Evie's there. Okay, we'll go get Evie. I was so excited that I said it.
Hi, this is Tony Todd, aka Candyman. You're watching FANatics on Rogers TV. Stay tuned. Nerds rule.